Kyler Murray is starting on Sunday if all goes well. And excuse me, the Cardinals aren't 1-7. The Cardinals are a 1-8 football team, and Kyler Murray is possibly going to start. They drafted Clayton Tune last year. They just traded away Josh Dobbs. And I get that Minnesota needed a quarterback. You know, they got some compensation in there for the draft. Like Arizona needs to take in every pick that they can get. But as I've said with the Aaron Rodgers return to the New York Jets, this does not need to happen. Kyler Murray already has an injury history in every season. If you want to preserve what's left of Kyler, he's not going to freaking come back this year. And this was a non-contact ACL injury. You are a 1-8 football team. You just got shut out by the Browns, who are struggling to even keep Deshaun Watson in the lineup. And I'm not dogging on the Cardinals. Nobody expected the Cardinals to be good. They were 32 in a lot of people's power rankings coming in. They beat the Cowboys. Hoorah. The Cowboys have a stinker every year to where they lose to a team that they shouldn't. Most NFL teams in the year have a game where they lose to a team that they should. And speaking of things that shouldn't be done, Kyler Murray does not need to start on Sunday, even if things do go well. Because every season, rookie year, years after that, the non-contact ACL injury. This is my concern with Bryce Young as well. Bryce Young looks smaller than Kyler. Kyler's got weight on him, thankfully, so it helps him be a little more durable. But if Arizona and Jonathan goofy-ass Gannon is going to want Kyler Murray to be in the long-term plans, Kyler Murray won't start on Sunday. And if I was a Cardinals fan, I'd be pissed about this. If I knew that Kyler could actually come back, you're 1-8. Doesn't mean that you have to take Caleb Williams at number 1. Doesn't mean that you have to look into trading down to get picks and go get Bo Nix or something. Because I believe Kyler can still be a very successful quarterback. You also just paid him fat money as well. So I'd like to think that Jonathan Gannon would at least get a little bit of time with Kyler. And if he is, Kyler does not need to start. If they don't care, if they're looking to make Kyler look sweet so they can trade him in the offseason and really go all in on that rebuild, then so be it. But they weren't sellers at the trade deadline. Of course, Isaiah Simmons went to the Giants at this point in the season. Or, right at the beginning of September before the season started. But I don't understand this. I don't understand the whole Aaron Rodgers trust possibly trying to come back. Cam Akers just tore his Achilles and is out for the year. The same Cam Akers that rushed back with a young 22, 23-year-old body, yeah, he's out for the year. Kyler Murray tore his ACL about 11 months ago. Your team's in the gutter, bro. You're probably already statistically eliminated from the playoffs. Why risk it? I understand the urge to come back, the love of the game, the fight inside you as a player. I love Kyler. If y'all watch the show, if you followed me for a while, if you know me personally, you know I like Kyler Murray as a quarterback. I've loved him at Oklahoma. I've loved him since his rookie year. I was hoping he won the MVP in the year that he did. And I am one of the few people that still thinks Kyler Murray can be elite at his peak, and he's shown that he can be elite. But the only way he's going to keep that type of status is if he does not play this year. And again, I'm kind of appalled that this is actually a conversation with a 1-8 football team. Like if you have Clayton Tune, you just drafted Clayton Tune. Yeah, I get it. It looked rough. The Cardinals had 70 yards of offense in this past week's game against the Browns with Deshaun Watson that hadn't played in a couple weeks. We know the Browns defense is legendary. We know all about what that Browns defense presents. So maybe it's a little bit of recency bias or FOMO possibly for the Cardinals, but there is no damn reason that Kyler Murray needs to be playing on Sunday. Again, you don't have to draft a quarterback at number 1 overall. Trade out of it. I believe you're fine with Kyler. Just get the man an offensive line. Get him some actual reputable weapons. I enjoyed DeAndre Hopkins when he was there, but that was short-lived. Maybe you have the guy in the building in Jonathan Goofy-ass Gannon. Not necessarily sure. But I believe you've got the quarterback in the building to be as successful as you'd like to be, because I believe Kyler has the traits to win the big games. He showed me at times. But your best ability is availability, and that is why Kyler Murray should not be playing in this football game.